Hey yo dudes, what the hell's going down? So this video is going to be a little bit different compared to the videos that you're used to. I'm not going to be showing you how to spawn anything in Ark or how to do anything in any game, but I wanted to show you guys my setup. Now I'm set up in the living room. I'm going to turn the camera around if I can. I don't know how to turn the camera around actually. I'll turn the camera around. So anyway dudes, I'm set up in my living room. I pull all this stuff out every time that it's a day to record. So this is the living room. We usually sit back here, have our couches back here. I usually have the recliner pulled out a little bit more, but on record days, I scoot everything back, get everything out of the way, and set up my green screen, which is super easy to set up. I just have these two poles right here that actually extend out right here. So this part extends, so when I put it up, I'll put it down and then close the legs, and then I'll store them under my bed. But anyway, and then it's got like 4 bars right here that go across that connect to each other, so those disconnect, so they're super easy to store. I'll spread the green screen out real nice and tight, make sure there's very few wrinkles for a nice, no shadow, so it actually works really good. I'll bring my bar stools. Like I usually keep the bar stools against the bar, but since I don't have any way of like putting lighting above my setup, I have to like put the lighting to the side hanging over my bar stools. So these lights, I think they cost me like $10 each, maybe $20 a piece, but I got 2 of them and they're super bright and super awesome. So that's just to knock all the shadows off my green screen and provide me with a little bit of lighting. And then I've got one on my other side over here, propped up on the other stool. But anyway, so down to business. This is my humble abode. It's not a very badass desk. It's actually a desk that I got for free because we moved into a house once and they actually left this there. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. But over the years, I mean, you can tell how cheap it is because of all the cracking and chipping it does. It's like that really cheap painted, kind of like cardboard stuff. Not cardboard, but I forget what you call it. But it's that cheap wood. Anyway, it's free, so I can't complain. Now I'm gonna start with, I guess I'll start with, I don't even know where should I start, dudes? I guess I'll explain what's going on my screen. So this monitor here is where I run my dedicated Ark server off of. Right now it's empty because I stopped populating it because Ragnarok is almost here and I want to spend a couple weeks building Ragnarok and then we'll start getting people in there and doing our thing again. This is where I play my game on my Xbox with that controller. Oh, and that controller works my dedicated server. So this is where I play my game. As you can see, I was about to make a how to spawn a Rex video, but then I was like, you know what? My other video's exporting right now, so I might as well just show you guys my setup. I record with that camera. It is a Logitech 1080p HD. It's like $100. It's a really nice one. I used to have another Logitech. I think it was like the C8 III or some bullshit, but it is definitely not as good as this one. It even comes with this little clip thing you can like cover whenever you're not making videos so people aren't spying on you. And then over here is where I actually record, so you can see myself on there in front of the green screen right now. I can sit down and be in frame ready to make a video. Just like that. So that's where I click record. I use the Elgato game capture, and it's super easy. You have like different overlays here, so if I wanted to get rid of myself, I could just click right here. If I wanted to do a video in front of this background, I would click here. Although the lighting's kind of off right now, I don't know what I did to mess the lighting up, but some of the green screen is showing. Anyway, so I'm gonna put that back to the other screen I had it on. But that's super easy to work. You can edit. I actually don't do my editing here though. because game capture software editing isn't like the greatest. So I like to, so let's recap. Dedicated server running behind, all the wires are ran, they're grouped together here, then ran back behind there, connecting back here to the backs of my dedicated server Xbox, and then that's the server I play on, and that's the computer that is hooked up to that monitor that I record stuff on. All this computer is good for is recording. I do not edit anything on here because it's a super shitty computer, really cheap. I just got it so that I could record on game capture. That is it. All my extra wires go into my speaker amplifier and my router and surge protector with all the plugins and stuff are jam-packed in there, completely hidden. The only wires that do show are the wires from the monitor and these few wires that I couldn't really fit in there that kind of started to hang loose. But like if you're standing up looking at this, you can't really, usually like you don't pay attention to all that down there. But usually if you're like sitting on the couch, you can see it, which kind of sucks. But one day I'll get a better desk and I'll probably be able to hide everything. But anyway, so since I don't do my editing over here, what I'll do is get on my MacBook here and then go to Finder, and then I'll pull up that computer's files and drag the files that I recorded over there and put them on here so that I can edit them in my iMovie app. So I do all my editing in iMovie because iMovie is, well, it was free with my laptop, but it's super awesome. Like it's got everything I could need in there. And I don't know, my laptop's just a lot better than my computer, so I like to do as much as I can over here. So I'll edit it, like I'll make the thumbnail and do whatever I need to do, then I'll upload it, do all the tags and title and stuff like that. And then you guys are watching me. You guys are watching everything that I did during this whole little process here. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my speakers or keyboard. So these speakers are hooked up to the Xbox that plays stuff because sometimes I don't like wearing my headset and I like to just play it through the speakers, so I can just click that on and we'll turn it up so you can hear a roar. Let me see if I can make the T-Rex. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me turn that back off. Anyway, and whenever I do want to actually listen to my headset, this drawer here stores my headset and my phone charger, so I don't have those like hanging out. This keyboard controls this typing, so if I ever need to type on here, usually whenever I'm populating the server and making posts, like looking for group posts, I'll do all my typing on there and stuff, and it's super easy. And if I ever need to type in game chat or any kind of typing on this Xbox, then this keyboard right here kind of slides out of nowhere, and it's a little wireless USB, so it's super easy for me to type. It's basically like I'm playing PC, but I know it's console, and console has its downsides, but oh well. Besides that, I mean, I think that's pretty much everything I can think of to show you guys about my setup. Oh, I do have my laptop usually sits on this little cooling fan. It's a Belkin, and so what it does is the power cord, the USB power cord, plugs into any USB. It doesn't matter where, any USB slot it's powered, and it'll turn that fan on that's underneath here, and then just kind of cool down my computer a little bit. So that's really cool if I'm like working on something hardcore all day on my computer and it's like getting hot or something. This fan really helps out with that. But I don't usually do like that much stuff on here to make it hot anymore. Usually, or used to, whenever I streamed to Twitch, whenever I was first starting out, like trying to game for online, I would do all my streaming on my laptop, and that would like kill it. So this fan was super helpful when I was doing that. But other than that, dudes, I really think that's it. If you're looking into getting any of this stuff, it did take me years to acquire this. I mean, I know you guys probably know the price of Xbox Ones. I've got 2 of them. They probably cost me, I don't know, $200 to $300 a piece. And then I've got a really good surfboard Aris router that was like 120 something or more. Actually, I think it was like almost 200. My headsets in there, they're just the Turtle Beach X11s. Those are super old. I got those years and years ago for like not that much, maybe $100, probably less. Super cheap now. I don't even think they're making them anymore though. This laptop though is the most expensive piece of equipment that I've got, because I got it financed from Apple years ago and ended up falling behind on my payments, and like, I don't know, pretty much screwed my credit up completely, and I still owe a whole lot, but especially with interest now I owe like $3,000 on this laptop. Sink that in, $3,000. But I mean, it's been my #1 tool since graduation. That's been the most helpful and most useful to me. So I mean, I don't know, it screwed my credit up and I'm not really able to finance anything else anymore, but I'm really glad that I have this laptop. So the monitors that I got, they're HP, they're the HP 22UH, and they're really good. I mean, like, they really work for me. So they cost me like $100 a piece. Actually, I think it was like $110 a piece. And then I got these mounts to come with it, which were like $20 a piece, I think. So they just mount right into the wall, and you can just slide the monitor off of it. And they also come with stands if I ever wanted to just use the monitor on a regular stand and set it on the desk or whatever. But I mean, and my computer here was only like $200. Like I said, it was a super cheap one just for recording. And I mean, anyway, dudes, that's pretty much all I can think to show you guys about my setup. Everything's super easy to store. It only takes me about 30 minutes to set up, and then I'm ready to go. And I'll only make videos like twice a week, and on those days I'll spend like a good probably 6 hours just recording videos back to back, just to make videos to upload throughout the week. But anyway, dudes, I hope you guys got something out of this. Maybe you're looking to start your own little setup, or you just want to see other people's setups. But if you guys have anything to add to this setup that you think would be cool, I think definitely like there's room for a poster right here, but I don't want it to be too like gamerish, because this is right in the middle of my living room. As messy as it is, it's still the living room, and I have a really big Spider-Man poster I could put up there, but it wouldn't match any of the other stuff we have in here at all. But anyway, dudes, I guess that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.